And Foster's back on Mongolian Cheetah. Once again, we're at the post. And they're off. Some banging from the outside. On the inside, you've got Maiden Voyage. Out with some early speed is Fall Girl alongside of Fall Girl Geishan. Far outside comes You Lift Me Off My Feet. Up front now rolling along Fall Girl with the lead on the outside Geishan. Inside Rail Trip for Maiden Voyage. On the outside of that, You Lift Me Off My Feet, and trailing in the early going Mongolian Cheetah. Up front rolling along now is Fall Girl with the lead. Right there though, Geishan not going anywhere, waiting to strike. A length back from there to Maiden Voyage on the inside. On the outside of that, You Lift Me Off My Feet, and now Mongolian Cheetah is starting to create a rally. Up front it still is Fall Girl, but on the outside Geishan now has come up to put a half a length ahead of that. Back from there in third place is Maiden Voyage. In fourth, You Lift Me Off My Feet, still trailing is Mongolian Cheetah. Up front now Geishan and Carly Bear have pulled out to the lead and they're taking off. Back into second is Fall Girl. Late run now from Maiden Voyage. The Maiden Voyage looking dangerous as they come into that final turn around the final step and down the stretch. Geishan with the lead. Maiden Voyage is chasing from second. Maiden Voyage and Geishan battling it out as they come to the wire. It's going to be Geishan picks it up 4-1-5. Does Luminous Dorothy is fractious? And they're off on the inside. Papa's Brew right up alongside. New Lady jumping out now with early speed. 'Tis Luminous Dorothy on the outside of that. Old Dogs and Children. Far outside you've got Ms. Watson. Veering in now, it's Danny's Ponte to save some ground. Up front, 5/8 of a mile to go. Battles on the inside. Papa's Brew in second place. You've got 'Tis Luminous Dorothy. On the outside, Old Dogs and Children. On the inside, New Lady right there as well as Danny's Ponte. Out from there, you've got Ms. Watson. Up front with the lead, it is Papa's Brew cruising along. And now comes Danny's Ponte with the run on the outside of that. It's Ms. Watson now several lengths back from there to Old Dogs and Children. And trailing is New Lady. Up front, still battling. Papa's Brew. On the outside it is Ms. Watson. Third place belongs to Danny's Ponte. Now back from there staging a rally is Old Dogs and Children. Inside from there 'tis Luminous Dorothy, and trailing is New Lady. But up front now with the lead still, it's Ms. Watson. Second place belongs to Papa's Brew. Around the final turn they come, and down the stretch of Ms. Watson is heading for home. In second place is Papa's Brew. Papa's Brew's chasing, but Ms. Watson is going to pick up the victory. Ms. Watson, 5 and a photo for second. And we're loaded and at the post for race 3. And they're off on the inside. King Big out with some early speed, and the far outside Battle Zone's gunning up. Also 88 along with Mon Moose are getting up there. Up front on the inside, King Big with the lead. Second place belongs to 88. Third place on the inside, Mon Moose. And on the outside, you've got Battle Zone. Back from there on the inside, it is Fire Boss. 7 lengths back from there to Majestic Lass, along with Otter Cove trailing the field into the straightaway, and King Big and Andrew Wright continue to cruise along. 88 stalking from second. Third on the outside, Battle Zone, Mon Moose saving ground on the inside. Fourth on the outside. Fifth, it's Fire Boss, and back from there you've got Majestic Lass along with Otter Cove. Into the final turn they come. All the way so far it's been King Big continues to cruise along. Back from there you've got Mon Moose as well as 88. Now 88 makes the nose out front around the final turn, and down the stretch at 88 comes out and heads for home. On the outside from there is Mon Moose. 88 and Mon Moose battling it out. 88 and Mon Moose at the wire. Oh my, what a finish. Photo between Mon Moose and 88. Number 4, Lucky After All, and number 5, Capelli. And we're loaded now and at the post. And they're off, and on the outside, Capelli jumps out with early speed. Sterling Alley comes up to join. There's your front two. Back from there is Lucky After All. On the outside of that is Port of Appeal, and on the inside, Cupid's Wings up front, rolling along now. Sterling Alley by a length. In second place, it's Capelli. Several lengths back to Lucky After All, followed by Port of Appeal, and trailing is Cupid's Wings. And the final turn, it's a two-horse race. Sterling Alley with the lead. In second place, Capelli chasing. Around that final turn they come, it's still Sterling Alley, and down the stretch they come, and Sterling Alley is heading for home. In second, Capelli frantically trying to catch, but Sterling Alley in a monster victory picks it up. 3-5-2-4. And number 6, Sure and Fancy now steps in. We're actually loaded now and at the post for race 5. And they're off. Tight quarters on the inside, jumping out. Make Our Day jumps out with really speed. Outside of that, Sure and Fancy in between horses. Mosquito Creek. Inside Rail Trip for Zan Tango, and trailing in the early going, Wolf Nor Dog up front on the inside. Make Our Day with the lead on the outside, Sure and Fancy. These two battle it out. Back into third is Wilsman. Fourth on the inside, Mosquito Creek. And back from there now moving up, Wolf Nor Dog, and trailing is Zan Tango. Halfway down the backstretch, Make Our Day and Rocha is still there, but Sure and Fancy is still there as well. 3 lengths back from that to Wilsman. Further back yet is Mosquito Creek. Up front, battle continues on the inside. It is Make Our Day on the outside of that. You've got Sure and Fancy on the outside. Make Our Day is there as well. Wilsman now coming late with a run. Around that final turn and down the stretch, Sure and Fancy now takes off. Wilsman coming from the outside. Sure and Fancy is going to try to hang on. Wilsman's coming, but Sure and Fancy hangs on. 6-5-2-4. We're good to go, and Gone to Be Bright loaded. We are loaded and at the post for race 6. And they're off, gunning from the outside. Gone to Be Bright along with a Glittering Blue also up there. You've got Blink and She's Gone. On the inside comes CR cruising for Chicks, and trailing in the early going, It's Official just runs up somebody there. On the inside, CR cruising for Chicks. On the outside of Sierra Cruiser for Chicks is Gone to Be Bright. These two are locked up. In third place it is a Glittering Blue. The rest don't matter right now. Into the final turn they come. On the outside it is Gone to Be Bright. On the inside, CR Cruiser for Chicks. And down the stretch they come. CR Cruiser for Chicks on the inside. Gone to Be Bright on the outside. It's a battle. Gone to Be Bright and CR Cruiser for Chicks. Gone to Be Bright at the wire. 6-2-4. And number 7, Golden Warrior steps in. We're loaded and at the post for the Aquadon Derby Challenge. And they're off on the inside, some banging and bumping. Coming out of there, Last Unicorn. Out from there, you've got Chase and Harm. Center of the track is Get It Hot. Outside of that is Timbers Night Rider. Far outside, Golden Warrior and Papa's Calling. But center of the track now, Get It Hot's rolling along. Get It Hot is going to pick it up. 4-6-3, your top 3. 4-6-3. And Strider's Ring steps in. We're loaded and at the post for the Alberta Derby. And they're off on the outside. Strider's Ring jumps out to set the early pace. Inside the hybrid. Also up there, it's Exactly, and trailing it is Proud and Loud. Strider's Ring rolling along with the lead. In second place, the hybrid. 2 lengths back from there to Exactly. And then it is going to be Strider's Ring after that. Up front, still with a nice pace, it is Strider's Ring cruising along. Now on the outside coming, it's Exactly. Third on the inside, you've got the hybrid. And back from there, it is Proud and Loud. This is a tightly packed group here, evenly keeled. Up front with the lead, it is Strider's Ring, been there since the gate opened up. Now coming on the outside, Exactly. On the inside, saving ground, the hybrid. And back from there, it is Proud and Loud. Round they go with the lead up front. Been there all the way. It is Strider's Ring. On the outside, exactly stalking. Third place belongs to the hybrid, and trailing is Proud and Loud. These guys, you can put a blanket over them. They're that tight. Up front, Strider's Ring continues to dictate the pace. Exactly is right there waiting to strike. On the outside, you've got Proud and Loud. On the inside, that is the hybrid. These four are still all put together here. Strider's Ring with the lead, but now on the outside, exactly coming to call. Back from there, it is Proud and Loud, and trailing now is the hybrid. Into the final turn they come. The battle is on. On the outside, it's exactly. And on the inside, Strider's Ring. These two are locked up around the final turn. And down the stretch they come. Exactly. It's going hard. Then you've got Proud and Loud after that. Exactly. At the wire is going to probably pick this one up. Exactly does it. 2-5, 1-3. The filly takes out the boys. Moon Blossom steps in nicely. We're loaded. And at the post for race 9, and they're off. On the inside, Silent Auction out well. Then it's Swiss Skimmer after that. Toward the center of the track now, you've got Lady Amelia going to gun up. Lady Amelia gets up and gets to the lead. On the inside, second, it's Silent Auction. Back from there, third, it is Swiss Skimmer. Fourth on now, moving up on the outside, you've got Sassy Miss. And back from there now goes Swiss Skimmer. Then it is going to be Jazzed after that. Outside from there, you've got Ellie's Last Magic. Back in the hunt from that, it's Silent Auction, and trailing in the early going, that's Secret Offer. As they approach the final turn, up front with the lead, Lady Amelia right there with Lady Amelia. It's Sassy Mist. Now coming, it's Silent Auction on the outside. Silent Auction trying to make a move to get up in there. 4 lengths back from that to Swiss Skimmer. Into the final turn, this match race continues. It is Lady Amelia is battling it out with Sassy Miss, and Lady Amelia. Down the stretch they come. It is going to be Lady Amelia coming through. Sassy Miss trying to come back on. Late run from Silent Auction. On the outside, Silent Auction. Oh, what a finish. Silent Auction and Lady Amelia in a battle. Photo on the top end.